Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. Just thinking about the religious right and how it got started. I I really don't like to say this, but the religious right it isn't based on having religious freedom for Christians or for like all Christians. I mean, it's it's got its roots in racism, and 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 that basically started when the South lo- lost the Civil War, and with the loss of the Civil War, it also came, also was the loss of rights for for white people to hold African Americans as slaves. I mean, because that I mean that got struck down with that got struck down with rights for African Americans to live as citizens in the United States, and of course, what I mean, what whites in the southeastern part of the United States didn't like that, so they they had to come up with bull crap like Jim Crow laws and separate but equal, and it's like they had to make lives difficult for for African American people in in the in the southern part of the United States, and there's they're they're still at it. I mean just they're just they're just doing it rather covertly, and just and of course one thing that really ticked religious people off, particularly in the southern part of the United States, was was when school integration happened, because United States made a law made it a crime to segregate schools based on race. So school public schools had to have all schools pretty much had to have race integration, and that really ticked off certain religious people because they believe that ra- according to the Bible, races should be separate from each other. So they end up forming their their own group of pastors and religious leaders who believe that they should have the right to discriminate against people based on their religious beliefs, and just and that basically led to the formation of the religious right, and and religious right was mostly about about dealing with the problem of racial integration, and I mean pretty much pretty much around the time that Roe versus Wade be, that decision opened up the opened up the opened up abortion being a national law and a national right in America, and mostly religious right mostly considered a state's issue, but then then they realized to their absolute horror this would mean that white women would be aborting their babies, and we'd be committing white genocide by our own hand, and then and that's when they made and yeah that's when they eventually made abortion an issue in the in the religious right, it's never about saving all lives. It's about saving white lives. I mean, and 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 the religious right has basically been focusing on basically been focusing on abortion pretty much up until like when Roe versus Wade was eventually struck down by the current Supreme Court. And but the religious right has morphed into something much more dangerous. It isn't about abortion rights anymore. It's about taking over the country and making it a Christian theocracy, and that I mean that became part of conservatism for like the past few decades. And so like it's like a cancer that just seeped in, like this guy named Rushdoony, who proposed that Christians should rise up and take over the nations, and that eventually got picked up by a lot of pastors, and eventually conservative leaders. And it's like they're just yeah, that's why that's why the religious right is in bed with Donald Trump, because they want a really strong man to help bulldoze Christianity into the rest of the society. Like I'm coming like a wrecking ball. Yeah. They want to come in like a wrecking ball and basically just destroy American democracy, and basically force a Christian theocracy, but not just any Christian theocracy, a Christian theocracy that's run by white people, because there's still those among the like Christian nationalists who believe that America should be strictly a white race run country, and it should be only for the white race. And this is I mean, versus race basically been rotten from its inception back in like the 1970s, and it's morphed into something even more disgusting and dangerous, and much as they try to put on a pretty face, they just can't hide the rottenness that's inside it. It's just it was created by racist people, and it's still being propped up by racist people, and they're not going to stop until they achieve their goals, and that's when they're going to eventually, when they achieve their goals, that's when they're going to stick up the middle finger at God and say, this is our country, not yours. We don't want your son to come down here and tell us what to do. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. So have a good day, and may God bless you.